Hey guys, this is a Jaeger task guide for the Survivalist Path Wounded Beast. For this task, you do have to kill 3 scavs while experiencing the pain effect. Now, the 2 easiest ways to experience the pain effect is from a broken bone to any extremity, or by experiencing dehydration, which will then lead to pain. And you can actually force either one of these 2 options, but first I'll go over the dehydration one. So you can consume a jar of Devil Dog mayo or 2 cans of condensed milk, which either way will fully dehydrate you and then shortly thereafter give you the pain effect. Now, the only thing that I did want to mention is that the drawback to this dehydration method is that unless you do have your metabolism skill maxed, then you will take constant tick damage over time, so you will have to remember to keep an eye on your health and periodically heal. Now, as for the injured limb method, you can get a broken bone or black limb while in raid, and AI scavs are supposed to prioritize limbs, although we do know how well that coding works since we have been getting constantly one tap to the armpit or throat all of this patch. But if you do end up with a fracture in a raid, but you don't end up getting the chance to actually complete this task, then when you do get out of the raid, then you can skip past the therapist heal screen and then manually heal from your stash using either a Salewa, IFAK, AFAK, or even an AI2. Basically anything that won't heal a fracture like a grizzly. Or if you do want to heal with therapist, just make sure to deselect the fracture and heal everything else. Now, another option if you are in a group is that you can always get your teammate to shoot you in the arm and hope for a fracture. Or if you do have your gym built up in your hideout, then you can go and purposely fail your workout until you do break your arm, and then just basically don't fix it, load into a raid with the fracture, and then try and complete the task. And to an extent, having your teammate shoot you or with the gym, you will have somewhat of an ability to choose which arm does receive the break, being that you can pick which arm that your teammate does shoot, and in the gym, then you can just continually fail it until you do get the arm that you want broken. And the reason for this is that if you did want to get all nerdy and Poindexter-like, then a broken arm on the right side will affect your ADS and reload speed negatively by 67%, and it will also affect your looting and searching of containers by slowing them down 50% as well. And alternatively, a fracture on your left side will essentially swap them, making your looting speed slower by 67%, and then your ADS and reload speed on this side being 50% slower as per the wiki. So in terms of PvP and PvE engagements, then the left arm fracture will definitely be the superior one. And obviously, if you are a solo player and you don't have the gym built up in the hideout, then it is easier to break or black one or both of your legs by jumping off an elevated surface during a raid. However, from a gameplay standpoint, a broken leg without painkillers will tremendously hinder your movement and playstyle much more than a broken arm will. And technically, using painkillers will remove the pain status effect, so any kills that you do get while on pain meds should not count towards this task, which means that you won't be able to run, and it will make you infinitely more vulnerable to any enemies that you do run into, regardless of whether or not it's another PMC or an AI scav. However, with that being said, I definitely did my own task this wipe with a broken bone while on pain medication. So unless they finally patch this out, then it could be worth a try by using a pain pill with a short duration and then see if any scav kills still count towards this task for you. And if it continues to work, then it will be much easier for you guys to get this task done while on pain meds, since it will remove the blurry vision and the tremors. And just so you guys know, you can use any gun with any attachments and wear any gear that you do want to while working on this task, and you can also go to any map that you prefer to run or one that you do have other tasks on, so that this way you could potentially work away at other tasks at the same time while trying to do this one. So hopefully you guys found this guide useful and it does help you to complete this task. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my guide on this, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.